Welcome, Banajan. Right now, we are listening to the Darlin Expert segment, which actually comes to you guys every day on the PamPam show. Banajan, where I talk to an expert and ask them how we can actually change our lifestyle. And of course, today is the show which we actually talk about our health. And we have with us in the studio Prajwala Darog from Bright and Light Wellness. Let's welcome her. Hi, Prajwala. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh my God, the year just flew by, didn't it?
Tell me about it.
Oh, okay. The year just flew by the way.
Yes.
Trump is impeached by the House. I don't know what's going to happen, but
I
anyway,
know, I just heard the news.
we'll look for good things to happen next year.
Hopefully,
Right?
yeah.
Hey, speaking of good things to happen next year, always, I wanted to ask this question to you, Prajwala, because you are in the field of coaching individuals. You're a wellness coach.
Yeah.
And of course, Bhajan, if you want to know what a wellness coach actually does, go to brightandlightwellness.com and you get more information there for sure. There's a nice blog also about all these things. But question back to you, Prajwala, is you deal with people and setting up, goals for them, realistic goals and everything, right?
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you, every year, there's something which we do as customary. I do it, and I always, I change my whole goal this year, but resolutions. People keep resolution. New Year resolution is this. So my this year's New Year resolution was not to keep any resolutions, and I succeeded. But I really want to ask you, since you dabble in multiple things, you dabble in psychology, dabble in counseling your clients and all this stuff. What is your take on resolution? Is that something which is healthy for us to keep, or do you think it's just a matter of we're fooling ourselves? What do you think?
That's an interesting question. I think resolutions are great. I personally don't set resolutions. I set goals. Like every year, I set some goals. And I try to accomplish as much as possible.
Okay.
I said I'm not a long-term goal kind of a person. I prefer to set short-term goals and achieve it because it makes me happy. And then when I achieve the short-term goal, I plan next.
Oh,
So-
you're a smart person. Well, Bhajan, I'm referring to the reference of SMART goals. If you've never heard of it, Bhajan, I think Prajwala knows a lot about it. Being specific, being realistic, being measurable goals and time-sensitive goals, right? That's a smart part of it. I really like it. So you're saying that resolutions, you don't personally care, but you think when people come to you, do they come with you and say, hey, my resolution was this? Do they say that?
Oh, all the time.
So how
Yeah.
does it? So let me ask you one. Let's go a little deeper into understanding this thing. Okay. Now, what exactly is it which happens? You said the two different things. So why does it? Okay, in your analysis, let me ask you. Why don't you keep resolutions? Why does it fail?
So one thing is resolution, I feel, is a long-term commitment to something.
Okay.
And you have to be extremely dedicated
Okay.
to accomplish that long-term commitment.
Focused, dedicated. Okay.
Yeah, focus and dedicated, right?
That's an effort.
Yeah, exactly. And when you see that your goal is way too far, your resolution is like, oh my God. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's consider, I'm going to get fit. That's one of the most common New Year resolutions that we hear, right?
Yes.
So people are like, okay, this year, 2020, I'm going to be my fittest self. Now, that's great.
Yeah.
You start with a lot of zeal, and then you say, okay, this is January. January, people are doing great. Most gyms, they're
Packed. Yeah.
packed.
I've heard about
Like,
that thing. Yeah. Yeah.
crazy packed.
Uh huh.
Till like maybe Valentine's Day.
Uh huh.
And then after Valentine's Day, people go out and they're like, oh, you know what?
Uh huh. Too busy. Life happens.
Yeah, life happens.
Yeah, and then March you
work
gotta file
picks up
taxes.
and then March, April, and then people are like, no, I want to get fit for summer. And then again, 2 weeks later, they're like, you know what? It's summer. I'm going to enjoy summer.
That's
It's
true.
barbecue season.
So here's the thing. So I want to ask you one thing. So when it comes to goals and things, so I understand. So a resolution, generally people keep it as very vague. It's not specific.
It's not specific,
Because
yeah.
when I say I want to get fit, could be I want to fit into my pants, or I just want to fit into anything which is elastic, I suppose. But again, my point to you is when somebody keeps a goal, right? And what have you seen is one of the, let's say that people don't keep resolution, but they keep goals, right? Now, I want to ask you as to how does one follow through with the goal? Is there anything which you can give as tidbits, or can you share some wisdom about this? How can somebody set a goal and try to achieve it?
That's
And what
actually
factors actually help in doing it?
right. So first thing I think is find someone who can hold you accountable.
Ah. Oh, like a spouse.
like a spouse,
A loved one, a friend.
or not.
Yeah, I know it's true or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then could be a friend.
Could be a friend, a workout buddy, or could be a coach.
That's a good one. I think a coach is something very good. Okay, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody to hold you accountable.
Okay.
So most of the times my clients do what I've asked them to do, is because one thing is we set goals together. And it's all short-term goals, something that is very, very realistic.
And achievable also.
And achievable. You know, so you're happy when you achieve something. So let's say, you know, I meet this client A on like maybe the first of that month. And then 2 weeks, we set short-term goals. I say, okay, this is what you needed. So this is how we are going to break it down. We'll meet. I'll give you a set of recommendations. And how about you just follow it? And let's see where you are at in 2 weeks. And now during that 2 weeks, it's not like I'm not in touch with that person. I'm constantly in touch with that person, finding out what's going on. You know, because life happens.
That's true. That's true.
You know, and then they accomplish that goal and they're extremely happy.
And of course, Banjan, this is interesting because we always have wondered who could be. I had a friend of mine who was supposed to watch over what I was doing. So a goal. That friend, of course, you would have heard that person. She's very smart about that. I reminded her. She told me like falturani. I told her I want to get into a healthy routine right now. Let's do this. So first 2 days, you're like, yeah, go about it. And finally, she's like, hey, no, if you want to go do it, I got something else to do. Priority changes.
Right.
So friends also sometimes doesn't work. But hence, that's why I would say, but generally go to a professional. Now, I'll tell you what, this particular year, let's try something different this year. This year, when you actually, that's 2020, you can actually change your lifestyle by doing something different. And that is approaching a professional who can help you with this. Now, this professional can also be a friend, but more than a friend to you. I'm talking about somebody like Prajwala, who's a wellness coach. Now, you can get more information from this by going to brightonlightwellness.com. I'll tell you, I want to share something about you, Prajwala, if you don't mind. To our Bandhus.
Yes, please.
Bandhus, I'll tell you one thing. For the past so many months, we have been working in Prajwala. And ever since we've been working, she's been pushing me towards getting healthy. in a whole different way by getting us snacks which are healthy and getting me to try healthy foods. And one more thing which she's actually got me already excited about is the next year's initiative of Brighton Light Wellness, which is I'm very excited about. I want to share with you guys also. First and foremost, if you want to do a change in your health life, you want to take the health route, contact a wellness professional. If you want to get information about Prajwala, go to the website brightonlightwellness.com. Now, why I say that is because I think it's more of a lifestyle. It's about lifestyle. It's about people being with you, trying to tread the path along with you. And Prajwala actually does that. And Prajwala, I really want you to talk about it. You actually got me sold on the particular concept which you've been doing for 3 years, right? With Brighton Light Wellness. Tell our Bandhus about it. What is the thing? It's the Surya Namaskara thing, right?
Yeah, it's a Surya Namaskar challenge. I've been doing this for over 3 years now.
Okay.
Every year, January 1st, all the way through Ratha Saptami.
And which happens to be this 2020 is?
It's on February 1st.
Oh, wonderful.
Which also happens to be a Saturday.
Whoa! And that's what she got me sold on, Marjan. Saturday activity for us to do. And tell us what exactly happens. So for our Bandhus listening right now, if they want to get onto the particular, I would say, wagon, of Surya Namaskara. What do they do? Let's say for me, I don't know anything about Surya Namaskara. How do I start off?
Yes. So how we start is on January 1st. I announce on all my social media
and
platforms.
Of course on our radio
and
also.
radio, of course.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting off with the radio this year.
There you go. That's wonderful, right? Yeah.
So, and it's a free challenge, open to public.
Yeah.
Everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody is a yogi.
Oh, wow. Everybody's a yogi. We all are yogis.
Yes.
But actually, right now, we're all are rogis because we eat wrong things and we do wrong things in life. But anyways, good. So you're saying that anybody can take on the challenge?
Yes.
But is there a cost associated with that thing?
No, it's free.
Okay. Now, first and foremost, information on how to do the Namaskara, how do we get it?
So, if you don't know how to do the Surya Namaskara, I'll be happy to send out a video.
In fact, I've seen one video of yours while we're talking. I was Googling you and I found out an old video where you actually have done some Surya Namaskar thing.
Yes. So
that also is a good way of getting the information, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, and of course, Bhajan, so there's going to be instructions on how to do it. So, every day they commit to doing something.
Yes.
What are they going to do?
So, the commitment is to do 2 sets of Surya Namaskaras.
What is one set?
So one set is left side and right side.
Okay.
Sorry, right and left.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that's one set.
Okay.
So you do 2 sets, which means you're doing like 4 Surya Namaskaras.
That's it.
That's it. The goal is to start off with 2 sets.
Okay.
And then now you can build it up depending on your fitness level. So let's say, you do 2 sets on day 1
Okay.
and you do 4 sets on day 2.
Okay.
Then 6, then 8. You can always increase it.
Okay.
But if you're comfortable doing just 2,
Okay.
you can do it.
Somebody who's actually not very physically adept can only pull out one pull Surya Namaskara. Is it still okay?
That is still okay.
Okay.
The goal is to start.
So what happens on the 21st? Or on the 1st of February? What happens?
So 1st of February is Ratha Saptami. So
On that day, we'll do a big event where all Badus come together. And
Yes.
I love that.
Yes,
Will
that
there
is exactly
Will
what
there be
we'll
some
be
healthy
doing.
snacks over there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Badrujan, that's something. That's what I just selling point for me. She said after the Surya Namaskar on February 1st, we're actually going to have snacks. I was like, yeah, that's a good realistic goal for me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's free. It's my initiative to start, doing this every day, just so we feel good, not just from the outside, but also from the inside.
Nice. So you do it every day. I know that, of course.
Yeah, I practice yoga every day, but Surya Namaskara is something that actually changed the way I think. Not just my physical body, but just the way.
We do have a minute. Can you share with us what exactly happened?
Sure. So this was back in 2011. I did a Surya Namaskara challenge like this with Yoga Bharti. I love that organization. And so when I did it, I noticed this. I committed to doing 108 sets of Surya Namaskaras.
Sets.
Now, yes, I had to build my fitness level to get there.
Okay.
But I was able to do it in 43 minutes.
Wow.
So my goal was to not take a break at all and be able to do 108 sets in one go.
Wow.
So when I did that, I noticed that, I used to get agitated very easily. And I noticed that entire month or 6 weeks, I didn't feel that.
Wow. Now that's one goal everybody over here wants to actually start feeling.
Exactly.
And everybody's saying, yes, Altuma was always agitated. He needs to do it. I never know. I think I'm going to be going for that particular goal for sure. And yes, Badrujan, time's running out, but definitely make sure next year when you actually set up the resolution, try to make it a goal. And of course, I would suggest get some professional help who can guide you to the whole process. And so that you can actually find your own transformation more empowering for you to do more things, Badrujan. And for that, go to brightandlightwellness.com. You can find Prajwala also on Facebook and also Instagram, and also she has a YouTube channel. It's all called Bright and Light Wellness, and or you can look up Prajwala Darog. She's very famous right now. She's on radio, right? So, and Prajwala, thank you so much, and excited about the fact that we're going to do something on next year.
Yes.
And we'll talk more about this in the next segment for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So you have a wonderful evening, and we'll connect with you week after next.
Yes. Sure, and happy holidays to you all.
Yes, Banajan, happy holidays. You'll see me again soon. So don't be worried about it. I'll come and say happy holidays again to you guys.